Welcome to the live. So good to have you. It's so good to see you. I just get my stuff set up so I can see you better over here. Hello. Hello. Hi. How are we today? Oh, hello. Hello. What's up, Sue? It's so good to have you guys. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Cold? Is everybody cold? Is anybody safe in the tropics? Oh, hi guys. I just scarfed down my lunch. I ate probably too fast. Oh, hello. Cold, windy, snowy Western Kentucky. Ugh, chilly New York. Hello, hello. The Arctic. Ugh. El Salvador. Hello, El Salvador. Struggling, paying attention to work today? Well, I'm happy to be your distraction. 70 degrees in Arizona? Megan, that's disrespectful. Oh, yeah, I'm cold too. Oh, I'm starting to warm up though. I meant to get more tea before the live, but that's okay. I'll get some afterwards. Hello, hello, hello. It's so good to have you. Before we get started, okay, because we're going to talk about how to break the cycle because that's what we're in. We're in the cycle and we got to break it. Thank you so much for liking the live, sharing the live. That just shows more people, hey, we're having a good time in here. So more people can come hang out with us, right? And get their questions answered and feel better, hopefully, and all those things. So let's see, it's 37 degrees where I'm at in North Carolina. You're 45 at the coast. Oh my God, it's colder in the middle of the state. Well, hello. Thank you so much, honestly, for the likes and the loves and the shares and the follows. That stuff helps tremendously. Like it really, really does help tremendously. So thank you also for hanging with us. Yay, hanging. If you haven't told me yet, tell me where you're coming from. Where are you coming from today if you haven't told me yet? Oh my God, it's 3 degrees here. Amber, that's not enough degrees. That's not enough degrees. 12 is also not enough. It's so cold. It's so cold. Oh my God. So cold. El Salvador is looking pretty good to us. I think that's our warmest buddy that we have right now. Everybody's freezing. You're on the way to Charlotte right now. Nice. You just got to 50 degrees in Largo. Oh my God, is that Largo, Florida? Oh my God, that's cold for there. -7 in Wisconsin. Yes, to my friends who usually join on TikTok, but you no longer have TikTok, I get it. I understand. And let me address that elephant in the room right now because I know many people are like, are you going to stay on TikTok? What's going on? Because the app has gotten a little unfortunate since the US takeover. So here's our plan for Spirituality with Sam. For at Spirituality with Sam, we are going to stay on TikTok as long as we can because the reason why the algorithm has changed is because we are sharing information too quickly and they can't get ahead of it. Right? Because we are shining a light on the alternative agenda to what the people actually want. And so our plan is to stay and share content, even if only 5 people see it, right? It used to be thousands and thousands of views on TikTok, and now it's just hundreds of views. But I don't care. That's still hundreds of people that I can see the message. So we're going to stay as long as we can stay. But we're also on YouTube and we're also on Instagram. So I recommend following us on YouTube. If you switch platforms or no longer want to use TikTok, find us on YouTube. It's the same exact handle, Spirituality with Sam, okay, on all the platforms. But we're going to be here. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to stay for as long as I'm allowed to stay. So I have videos. We post videos literally every day. We now have videos, static posts that are going to post over the weekends. So every day. So if you're not seeing our content, you just have to go to our page, right? And I've also heard a lot of people have to follow us again. YouTube seems to be fine, but a lot of people have been unfollowed by the app or whatever, have been unfollowing me and they realize they have to follow me again. So go check, make sure you're following me if that's what you want to do. And some of your other favorite creators as well. Cause you know, it's real weird over there. So, but I'm going to stay. TikTok was my OG. And as long as I can share messages, I'm going to share messages. We were on Blue Sky for a while, but it did literally nothing. We got hardly any traction. We couldn't get any views. We got very almost no engagement and sometimes no engagement at all. It just never like took off for us at all. Like it couldn't stick for us. So there's an account there, but it's kind of a just sleeping account. Anyway, so um it's giving musicians on the Titanic staying till the end. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna be there on the end. I also got this really interesting view of that. Was this in a dream? No, it was in that in between sleep to wake state. So you guys on this live are the only ones who are gonna hear this because I'm not gonna make a video on it. I was asking kind of just the universe at large. So it's like whoever wants to answer, guides, universe, higher self, like whatever, it doesn't matter to me. And I was like, can you show me what's going on with the TikTok app right now and the energy of it and like why it sucks. Like I know it sucks to why it sucks to a certain degree, but why does it suck right now? Because the FYP is terrible. You can't see any of the people that you're following. Anyway, and they showed me it's like they showed me like TikTok, like the essence of TikTok right here. And then they showed me how it was literally taken apart and like all the parts are like floating out here. And so they're connected by a skinny little line, but everything's it's like they took it apart to mess with it and they can't figure out how to put it back together again. And that's why the app is terrible because they can't figure out how to put it back together again once they mess with it. So that's what's going on. I see a distinct possibility. It's not a guarantee at this point, but I see a distinct possibility where TikTok will be put back into the hands of those who originally had it, but that could be many months down the line. And it's definitely not a definite, but if it is, then it will go back to how it was before. But I mean, I don't know yet, right? Because that's like a 60-40 splits on the side of 60% is like the side of it could go back and be fixed at some point. But that could change so much. 60-40 means almost nothing at this point. So I tend to only share things that's like 90% and above kind of thing. So anyway, there's a lot of conjecture around why they're doing what they're doing and a lot of fear-based ideas and suggestions. I'm not picking up on any of those fear-based ideas and suggestions. What I am getting with the purpose of how the TikTok app is being used right now is it's really the Christian nationalist agenda. That like their ideas, their ideologies. I'm not getting anything about hunting certain groups of people down and finding them or anything like that. But anyway, the app is a mess. I'm not going to go anywhere though. I'm going to share as long as I'm able to share, but follow me on YouTube, right? If it disappears or we get kicked off or whatever, I'm always on YouTube, same handle. I'm not going anywhere, whether TikTok does or not. So just wanted to share that with you because I know there's been some questions and hopefully that helps. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't see any pandemic. Pandemics also don't come that often, but even energetically with things being manipulated energetically, I see literally zero pandemic energy at all. Zero. So the YouTube meditation is pinned. Yeah, it is pinned right on my page, but it's also linked in my bio. So if you go to my bio link and it's the very first thing up there. Like you click the bio link, it's the very first thing, that meditation. You can bookmark it to make it easier for yourself the next time if you want to. So Bruce Springsteen has a new song. What year is this? What? I did not know that. That's so funny. You're welcome for addressing that. Of course, of course. So anyway, oh, that's interesting. Accidentally fell asleep during meditation, wound up in a past life corridor. That's very fun. That is very fun. Yeah, TikTok has given me lots of religious right wing stuff as well, but it's like it heals itself a little bit and then it gets pulled back. So I'm just doing the best I can over there. So it's called The Streets of Minneapolis. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I had no idea. Bruce. Okay, welcome back, I guess. Oh, you like the music only of the global meditation? Yeah, if you are in SoulSpark, I gave the music only version and made it longer for the global guided meditation. So you have that on your meditations page if you're in SoulSpark on the website. So that's fun. I'm glad you like it. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of the video today? The video, have you had a chance to watch it? The notebook message, we haven't done a notebook message in a while. Let's see. It was called Pins and Needles. Notebook message today. The last notebook message was from the 6th of this month. So it's been almost a whole month, right? It's been a while. Yeah. So anyway, I thought it was good. I liked it. Interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, pins and needles, I felt like was a good way to describe that, huh? Because a lot of people are feeling uncomfortable, right? Whether they're digging into the energy or whether they're embracing new energy and all of that. But it wasn't, I got the waking up, right? You allow yourself to wake up. It wasn't like your spiritual awakening. It wasn't like that because anybody who's hearing my message is gonna be a spiritually awoken already, right? What I got was awakening to the next level, the next iteration of yourself, the next iteration of awareness is really what it is, right? So it's allowing ourselves to continue to wake up just more and more and more. That's what happens when we expand outward. So that's what I got from it. But what did you guys get from it? What did you guys get from it? From who were able to watch it, the pins and needles. It's just under 3 minutes. It's not a long one. There's a notebook message today. Yeah. Yeah. The today message was a notebook message, but I read it fast so it could be short and not like a 10-minute 10-minute video where I just go on and on. So, yeah. Um, if you're having trouble visualizing, doing meditations, focus on how things feel instead of seeing. Just focus on feelings completely instead of seeing. When somebody says, visualize, ignore that and feel instead of visualize, and that will help a lot. Yeah, it resonated with you. Are you guys, any of you that channel, are you guys getting any of that kind of same information? Or are you getting completely different stuff? Yeah. We just finished the meditation. I was wondering, what if we just gave the ICE agents hugs? Yeah, you sure can give them hugs. You can use that meditation and focus on giving them hugs. 100% you can. Yeah, that'd be great. Love, the energy of love, the energy of acceptance, any of those things are positive. Oh, it reminded you of something that somebody else said. That's fun. I love a little synchronicity. Have you ever channeled for infants occasionally? And what is their energy like compared to an adult's? I like this question. An infant's energy up until about 2 or 3, especially, and sometimes up to the age of 4 or 5, because every human is different. But an infant and baby's energy is very hard. It like doesn't have borders, it doesn't have boundaries. It's so expansive and understanding. It's not defined yet. It's more just a blanket over everything because they're not fully in their like ego self yet, right? Of their like human self. They're still very like connected to all that is and not fully defined by who they think they are as a human yet. So it's very, there's a lot of awareness and a lot of understanding. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, let me go back up here on these comments on TikTok for just a second. Good question. I like that. You like the long videos? I'll still do long videos. I was just trying to do one a little bit shorter. 100% of the planet covered with mistrust and something else. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're a feeler instead of a visualizer. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. That's fine. It does the same thing, to be honest. Oh, I was a seed in your awakening in March. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me during the season. Hello, hello. Um, awakening is an evolution. It does take time and awareness. Yeah. And thank you for the follows and the likes and the love and all. I appreciate that so much, you guys. So, so much. Yeah. Um, hmm. Will they move forward with invading Greenland? I'm not sure that they will get that far. They're kind of split and trying to take over lots of things. You did the meditation, you liked it? Good. You felt more balanced? Good. That's super important. You got that this time period astrologically is kind of reminiscent energy wise to contractions. Oh, yeah. And that we're in like the birth canal process. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you found some empathy for people. I love that. That's so good. Good. Ooh, I like all these things you guys are getting in meditation. This is really good. This is really good. I don't really the question is, what are my thoughts on the doomsday clock being closer to midnight than ever before? Here's my thoughts on the doomsday clock. Humans are in charge of the doomsday clock, so it's a human's perspective, and it's nothing more. It's not an energetic thing. It's not from the universe. It's not anything other than the perspective of someone else. And someone's perspective is only as big and as broad as their shadows and their limiting beliefs. So I put literally no stock in the doomsday clock because people could get themselves in a little panic and say that it's closer, and they could not pay attention to anything and say that it's farther. So I don't even pay attention to that at all. It doesn't matter to me. The doomsday clock as a concept is one way to control people and keep them in fear, because the quickest way to make people afraid is to move the needle of the doomsday clock, right? Closer to midnight. Um, I used to meditate all the time, and now I can't get my mind to calm down. Why is that? Well, because you're not allowing your mind to calm down, because the energy behind that question feels like you're afraid you're going to let something go that you're not going to be able to get back if you allow your mind to calm down. So I would sit with that and ask yourself, what is that? What is that you're afraid of? Because I bet you once you bring that to your conscious mind, like bring it to the forefront, that you're going to realize and you're going to go, oh, I actually don't want the energy at all. You want me to do one of my long hellos? I can, yeah. Do you guys want one of the hellos, the big ones? I started today's video with a hello again. Felt good. You want the hellos? Oh my god, your flight was delayed again. Well, it looks like it's time to, yeah, doing tonight's meditation for 30,000 feet up. I love that. Okay, ready? We'll do the hello. Are you ready? Hello. Hello. You can do it with me if you want. Ready? I'll do it right after the sigh if you want to do it with me. Ready? I'll go, and then we'll say it together. Ready? Hello. Hi, guys. It's so good. Oh, that just calms my whole system. Oh, it's like a hug. Good. I would hug you all if I could. That light hello has some light codes in it. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's very astute. I had an awakening in 2017, felt amazing, and then life happened. Well, if life happened and now it feels hard, it's time for you to fall back into that energy of your awareness and allow things to work for you instead of thinking it's working against you. Yeah. Oh, I like this question. You tried using a specific hertz to release anxiety and it made you more anxious. There's two reasons why that can happen. Number one, either that hertz number isn't actually that hertz number, because most of those things out there, you guys, are advertising themselves as a very specific hertz, and it's not that at all. Like a lot of those things are completely made up. You can get your own little like hertz indicator, and you can test stuff yourself, and almost none of them are what they say that they are. And so it's clashing with what you're actually wanting. Or sometimes when we want to release anxiety, we're letting all of it bubble up to the surface, and it has to all come out. So it feels like it's getting more, but you're not. You're actually releasing it. And that's what's happening too. So both could be true, right? You think meditating again would be the best way to get back to that energy? Well, you need to sit and focus on um, uh, what you would be releasing and giving up in order to fall back into that energy. But meditation 100% is going to put you right back in an energetic spot where it's going to make it a lot easier to do that. Meditation is the answer to almost everything, because that's what calms your nervous system. That's what gives you clarity. That's what helps you remember who you are. That's what helps you make yourself a vibrational match for all that is, so you can get the information and the aha moments and all of that. So speaking of, the theme for today's live is how to break the cycle, right? And so that's what we're talking about, is how to break the cycle. So I have several resources, like I always do, on how you can break the cycle. Because do you remember my video 2 days ago? You have to break the cycle because the cycle is working. You have to break the cycle because the cycle is working. It's the cycle that we all have been kept in for a long, long time, right? It works. It's the cycle of fear, the cycle of hate, the cycle of anxiety, worry, all of those things. The cycle is working because everybody's afraid and anxious and all that. So we have to break the cycle. So here are solid, easy ways that you can break the cycle. Okay. The 3D, 5D playlist. I don't care if you've listened to it before. You are probably going to have to listen to that 3D, 5D playlist Everything's linked in my bio that I'm talking about right now, right? You go to my page with all my videos, and then you tap that link, and then this is where everything is listed. Okay. You can also just go to my website. You won't get the 3D 5D playlist on there though, but everything else is on my website, which is spiritualitywithsam.com. So it's my handle.com. The 3D 5D playlist, you're gonna have to listen to that multiple times before you can fully absorb all the information because it is so dense with information. Okay. It's so dense. The 3D 5D playlist helps you realize what's going on out here actually does not have to affect your vibration. And in fact, if you don't allow it to affect your vibration, then guess what? You can be an anchor of light for the people who are being affected out here. So it's not a, hey, ignore everything that's happening. It's a, hey, get your shit together, right? And feel better yourself so you can help with everything that's happening, right? So the 3D 5D playlist is incredible. It is free and it is linked in my bio. Okay. It's a playlist that's pinned on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to my playlists. You can also go to the bio link if that's easier. All right. Another way that you can break the cycle, because you're gonna have to break the cycle probably from multiple directions, right? Just start one at a time though. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to do everything on the same day because you're gonna get burnt out really fast, right? It's gonna be a bummer. You're gonna get overwhelmed and you're not gonna do anything. So do these in the order that sound the most exciting to you, right? 3D 5D playlist is one of these things. The next one is that global guided meditation to raise the mother effing frequency. You guys, raise the mother effing frequency. We're doing it together. We are now using that global meditation every single day at 7 p.m. your local time. Every single day. And if you can't do 7 p.m., choose a regular time every night that you can do it. Okay. That way we're all doing it together and it's showing up, the energy showing up in waves, right, across the entire planet. Okay. So we're doing that one together. More and more people are joining us literally every day with that. So that is huge. Share that with your friends, right? Comment on the videos where we talk about it so more people can see it, more people that you don't know, right? Share, share, share. Global guided meditation. And remember, all these things are linked in that bio. You just click the bio link. Okay. And then the next thing, I mean, you do this in the order that feels most exciting to you, right? The most exciting one first, and then go from there. But the next thing that I have on my list is the expansion packs. Guys, I make these expansion packs for you, okay, in order to help you expand. This is how you break the cycle. You expand your consciousness, you expand your conscious awareness, you grow vibrationally. That's what these expansion packs are created for. I have the alignment trilogy already ready to go, the whole thing. So if you want to become fully in alignment, you can do all 3 waves. Or the waves are also created to stand alone, right? So if you don't want to do all 3 waves, but you're really drawn to like the get out of your head wave because you just need to get out of your head, then do that one because it will help you get out of your head, right? But we have the get out of your head, that's wave 1. Wave 2 is a highest timeline activation, and wave 3 is manifestation mastery. Okay. So that expansion packs are all created for you to help to break the cycle. Okay. So 3D 5D playlist, the global meditation, and expansion packs. The 3D 5D playlist and the global meditation are all free. The expansion packs are energetic exchange because I have to pay bills and I have to feed my kids and myself, obviously. So there does need to be some energetic exchange, right? For some of the things. But I will always have free resources available to you too. Okay. So do what feels best to you. All right. Now, if I could offer, I'm being so honest with you. If I could offer the expansion packs for free, I would. Like I would. I hate that I have to charge money for it, but that's where we are as a society right now. So for right now, that's an energetic exchange that I'm offering for you, but they're very low prices, right? Okay. So expansion packs. And then next I'm making the channeling expansion packs because I want to teach you guys how to channel for yourself, right? You shouldn't have to rely on psychics like me for everything, right? I want to teach you how to do it. We should all be able to channel. Think how so bitchin' this world would be if we could all channel, right? So that's going to be the next trilogy. And the first wave of the channeling trilogy drops next week, by the way. You want to learn how to channel your higher self? Okay. That drops next week on Wednesday for Soul Spark, which is my spiritual community, and Friday for everyone else. Okay. So that is going to be available to you too. Okay. And then the other 2 waves are going to drop in each of the following months. We drop 1 wave a month. I'm so excited for that too. I'm so excited. Oh, it's going to be so good. The channeling trilogy. It's going to be so good. But all of these things help you break the cycle, right? Breaking the cycle is not about doing these big, giant, grand gestures. Sure, it can be, but that's not what it's about. Breaking the cycle is about doing something different. You have to do something different. If you want things to change for yourself, you have to do something different, right? You have to change. And so I'm offering you ways that you can change. Now, you don't have to use these resources, but I'm making it easy by giving you some options, right? If you see something else that makes you feel good, go use it. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing stuff to change, right? So you do those in whatever order pleases your heart. Do the one that you're most excited about first: 3D, 5D playlist, expansion packs, global guided meditation. All of those things are going to help you break the cycle. Okay. Okay. Do I have any spirituality podcast recommendations? Erin Schumann has a good podcast. You go to her page, you can go to her like website and stuff. Erin Schumann, I did it again. Erin Brown with the Schumann Resonance. She's on YouTube and TikTok. I freaking called her Erin Schumann again. I can't. She has a great podcast. I was on it once, actually. The episode that I was on, if you want to listen to me and Erin Brown talk about stuff together, is linked in my bio. It's on my link tree. You just scroll, I think it's like near the bottom, and it's podcast that I was on. You listen to it, and then you're also where all of her podcasts are. So that's a good one to listen to. You did know who I was talking about. I know. I'm starting a podcast at some time this year. Okay. I don't know when. It's when the universe aligns and I can do it, but I'm going to start one too, and I'm really excited. Yeah. Oh, Acid for Squares is fascinating. I've seen some clips from TikTok. Acid for Squares. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but the clips I've seen have been really fascinating. Yeah. Yeah. I have not seen Bashar in person. I would like to. It's on the wish list for the universe. I've seen Abraham Hicks in person, but not Bashar yet. But I will. Yeah, I'm excited. You didn't even question when I called her Erin Schumann. I know. I didn't hear it at all. I'm not even joking. I was talking, yapping at you guys, and my guides were like, "Hey, you said Erin Schumann," and I was like, "Son of a gun." So I corrected it. Yeah. Oh, she's a headache from frequency today. Yeah, that happens sometimes, especially right now. It's wild. Yeah. So good. Yeah, and you guys are dropping a bunch of other good podcasts too in the comments. I love that. Good, good, good. Yeah, Bashar in person is going to be great. I'm so stoked. I'm not sure when I'm going to see him yet, but I will. You're going to see him next month for your birthday. Oh, that's so rad. I love that so much. So good. So anyway, these are all ways to break the cycle, right? At the beginning of each month, we drop a new wave of an expansion pack, and about mid-month we have open channeling. So if you need to come and ask me questions and I channel your guides, the questions can be personal, they can be global. I literally don't care. You can ask anything, and we do that too about mid-month every month. Okay. So telepathy tapes are amazing. Yes, I love them. So good. So good, you guys. I love this. Oh, yeah. And Corey just saw Abraham Hicks last weekend. Yeah. So Corey got to see them too. So that's fun. It's weird to watch me on YouTube instead of TikTok. Welcome to the YouTube live. They're very different, but same information at least. You saw the monks Saturday. Oh my God, my bracelet. Put it over here. I got to see the monks too, you guys. They gave me a bracelet. I cried. So didn't have any chill or cool about it, but they gave me a bracelet and I love it. And it made me so happy. I know. Isn't it so cool? Yeah. They're in the snow now, but I saw somebody give them snow boots at least. So they have that. Yeah. So good. You cried too. I know the monks, their energy is so good. I mean, what else would it be? But yeah, Abraham Hicks is doing like a lot of events. Like still. Isn't that crazy? You cried with me. It was such a blessing. It was an incredible moment. Incredible moment. You've been feeling your guys during meditation. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so getting back to the theme. Oh my God, hi Cami. Getting back to the theme, how to break the cycle. What questions do you guys have about how to break the cycle? right? Oh, sweet girl. I miss you too. Come go binge watch all my content. It'll be like I'm right there with you. Um, because we definitely have to break the cycle, right? So, what questions do you guys have about breaking the cycle? I've given you resources already. I can say them again later in the live. It doesn't matter what order you do them in, but all three of those are going to help you kind of go about it from all the angles, right? I've heard you talk about shadow work before. Do you have any information on how to do that? Yes, I do actually. So I have a blog post. My blog is free and it's linked in my bio on my website, both things. It's called blog BLAWG because blog, right? That blog post or blog page has a post shadows and how to clear them and limiting beliefs and how to shift them. I recommend that you check out both. And speaking of, Taryn just joined us on TikTok. Taryn Fian is our shadow work queen guru. She's so incredible. Taryn helped me clear an ungodly amount of shadows early on in my spiritual journey. She's incredible with this stuff. I have her website linked in that blog post, Shadows and How to Clear Them. So if you read it and you go, hey, there's a shadow that feels too big for this, I want help, that is a great person that you can book to help you with that. So Taryn is so great. So look at that. Coming in clutch right at the right correct moment. I love it. This is so good. Oh my god, you go to the Sedona Ascension in March and Bashar will be there. That's fun. Yeah, Taryn is incredible. Oh, Taryn, they're saying on YouTube right now that you need to get over on YouTube for those people who got out of TikTok, and I agree. I'm gonna second that motion to get over on YouTube. Aw, Cami, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. So good. Oh yeah, Taryn, we should go live again sometime. You want to? I'll text you about it. I'll text you. That'll be fun. We haven't gone live together in a while. Those are always really fun. Yeah. I just heard about the Bruce Springsteen Minnesota song from this live, but I haven't heard it yet, so I'll have to check it out afterwards. Cami, I don't have live classes, but everything I do is on demand. So go check out my bio link, right? Or my website, spiritualitywithsam.com, or my profile bio link, and it lists a bunch of stuff, my link tree. I have so many classes you would love, Cami. So many. You can just pick whatever resonates, or you can join Soul Spark, which is my spiritual community. And then you can chat with us in the group. I'm in there, obviously. So, yes. Oh, Taryn says, yes, I've been slack on YouTube, but would definitely love to. Would be great. So great. I love that. Yes. They're still saying, Taryn, get on YouTube. So good. Yes, Cami. Yes, come join us. Soul Spark would love to have you. And then you get access to so much stuff when you're in Soul Spark too. Actually, Soul Spark, which is our small spiritual community, the one that you can like tag me and ask me questions and I tap into stuff for you guys. And the community is so unbelievably supportive. You guys are like so cute together. I just love you so much. Soul Spark is going to get a special only Soul Spark available thing with me and Aaron Schumann. Again, Aaron Brown, Aaron Schumann, sometime in the next couple of months. So we're putting together a thing that's very hush hush right now, but Soul Spark are going to be the only ones who get access to it. So, okay, more questions on how to break the cycle, right? How to break the cycle. So if we're doing the work and on the path, even starting to help others regulate, where do we focus? Oh, Anne, this is such a good question. The question is, if we're doing the work and on the path, even starting to help others regulate, where do we focus? You focus on your joy. Bye, Cami. Yes, come say hi in Soul Spark. I'm so excited to have you. You focus on your joy because your joy is always going to keep you in alignment. And if you're in alignment, you are of your highest possible vibration for your whatever healed state you happen to be in, right? And you can help the most people. You get the most aha moments. You always focus on your joy. You follow your joy. That's what you do always. So good. Any insight on what happens when we do break the cycle? Yeah, you start living your life. Yeah, you can sleep. You feel regulated when you break the cycle. You feel good. You feel happy. You're able to help. You have more capacity. You start being able to channel. You start being able to use your spiritual gifts. Literally everything can happen for you when you break the cycle. Great freaking question. Ooh, Anne, I love blowing people's minds. Yes. So good. I want to break the cycle. I think the universe is presenting an opportunity personally. Great. Cycle with my ex-husband, father of kids, but I feel doing something different will cause backlash and anger. You are not responsible for other people's emotions and other people's reactions and other people's dysregulation. Okay. It is irrelevant how people respond to you. What is relevant is you following your joy, you doing the thing that feels best and most correct, right? Yes. That's what's relevant. If you are keeping yourself out of alignment by not doing what you know is best for you to do to diffuse a situation, two things are happening. Number one, you're hurting yourself. You're purposely lowering your vibration, which causes you harm, right? It keeps you from living the life that you wanted to live, that you meant to live. And you are taking away the opportunity for the other person to grow in any kind of way. It doesn't mean they're going to grow, but what you are doing is removing the opportunity for them to do something different as well. Because if you keep doing the same thing because you are trying to diffuse the situation or trying to just keep the peace, okay, then that other person has literally no reason to grow and expand or do anything else. So if you keep the peace, you remove the opportunity from them to grow, right? So it is important. Does not matter how they respond to it. That's not your business and that doesn't affect you at all. And if you want to understand how it doesn't affect you, go watch the 3D 5D playlist linked to my bio. Okay? Go watch that. Yes. How can you move past the feeling of anxiety and agitation when you meditate? Okay, good question. Past the feeling of anxiety and agitation when you meditate, you need to regulate yourself first. You can do that vagus nerve reset, which we could do here together if you would like. Come on, I need some tea. You can do breathing. You can just focus on your breath. Sometimes the meditation is not about the meditation, it's about getting yourself back into regulation. Anxiety and agitation are because your nervous system is fried, right? Doing a vagus nerve reset is going to, it's like gives it like a hug. It gives it that breath of fresh air, so it makes it easier to be able to uh do the things you want to do, like meditation, right? Talk about the universe bringing you to what you need to hear, aligned so strong. Good. I love that. You can meditate at any time. You sure can. We do the 7 p.m. at your local time suggestion because people need a time, right? And it keeps it going, happening in waves. But if 7 p.m. your time doesn't work for you, just pick a time that works for you. That way you're still on somebody's wave that way, right? You're so welcome, Lilith. Oh my God, you just listened to the 3D 5D playlist before the notification for the live. Oh, I love that. Look at that synchronicity, Patricia. This is so good. Or Patrice. Sorry, I read it too fast. Yes, following your joy can be as simple as having your coffee with a friend. It doesn't have to be big, and it usually is not big. Following your joy is usually not big. Following your joy could be like, I feel like having this snack. I feel like just sitting. I feel like just sitting in quiet, right? I feel like going to the shops. I feel like having some alone time. I feel like getting a pedicure. I feel like petting the dog, right? Following your joy is almost never big. It's usually all of the small stuff that builds and builds and builds and builds. Right. Where can I begin to help my focus? I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Meditation. You need consistent daily meditation, whether it's mine or somebody else's, it doesn't matter. You need consistent daily meditation because that is going to heal your focus. Yeah, Taryn's joy is massages and nails. Yeah, see, I love that. FMLA can be joy. Right. I love that. Today I had pizza for lunch because I wanted to. I mean, I looked at my food options and the thing that brought me the most joy was the silly pizza in the fridge that I had. And so I cooked it. Right. It's little things. Also, this morning I had a cup of tea and I wanted a second cup of tea. And so I did because it brought me joy. Following your joy is all the little things. Following your joy is keeping you in alignment. You don't want to do anything lately except meditate, then baby, listen to that call for you because you're in a season of meditating. Bought a Costco cheesecake and steak, following your joy. Made it to yoga, follow your joy. See? All of these things. Bought my dog's new snowsuits. First of all, that brings me joy. And I brought you joy. Double the joy, right? Joy. Joy is the little things. So good. What a good conversation. Um, do I believe it's helping? Are you talking about the global guided meditation? Because if so, 1,000,000% it is helping. It's helping people on an individual level and it's helping the energy of the world. 1,000,000%. I do. Yeah. It's interesting because once we started doing these global guided meditations, and I do not believe there's anything that's a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences at all because I believe that everything is tied together, string theory, and all that. But once we started doing this meditation, we started seeing more positive things in the news. We started seeing the whatever his name is, the leader of the ICE people or whatever was being removed from Minnesota. And then he was removed from ICE altogether and was no longer in that position, right? And then we're seeing people standing up and coming together and playing music and helping their neighbors. And we're seeing. It's building, it's helping, right? Joy would be seeing those dogs in their snowsuits. You know what? I agree with you. I want to see a dog in a snowsuit. I freaking love that. I'm eating a tomato sandwich. That's your current joy. See, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Bought yourself a Seahawks jersey because it brought you joy. That's not silly at all because it brought you joy, right? I love that. Joy. Ooh, I noticed more and more glimpses of images over time after lava lamp images. I love that. Joy. Follow the joy. This is so good. It's a certain amount of time that we should be meditating for during that 7 p.m. global meditation. If you want to meditate on your own and not use the global one, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes is plenty, but if you want to go up to an hour, go up to an hour. Yeah. But we have the global guided meditation that many of us are doing together. So it's the same energy. So you can also do that one. It's linked in my profile, pinned to my YouTube page. Yeah. So good, you guys. So good. Yeah. And Taryn says, and I agree with this, imagine if everyone just followed their freaking joy. Imagine how different this world would feel if people were actually following their joy. Unbelievable. Watch Cheated Rivalry again. Joy. I love that. Joy. So good. Oh my God, Brandon. Hello. I haven't seen you in forever. So good. Joy. Seeing somebody that I haven't seen in a while. Joy. Learning Spanish. Reading with tea. Joy. This is so good. Yes, you guys. This is so good. I love this. Yeah, watching Big Bang Theory. Joy. Yeah. String theory is just everything is interconnected. Literally everything is interconnected. All of it. Joy. So good. You get deeper in meditation with consistency. That's how it happens. Consistent daily meditation, and it takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the minimum amount of time to be inside of the meditative state in order to get the physiological effects that you guys are wanting. So if you want to go deeper in meditation, I'd recommend 30 to 45 minutes a day, but you don't have to start there. You can just work up there, right? That's how it works. Consistency. Yeah. Yes, look at this. Anton, wear your comfiest clothes, watch your favorite TV show, do your happiest hobby. Tons of options, tons of joy. It is so easy. Yes. So easy, Malcolm. Yes. Light bulb emoji. You just discovered aphantasia. Huh. Imagine that. Do you get the joke? Does anybody get the joke? But see, that made me laugh. I don't care if nobody else laughs. Joy. Oh my God, that's so good. Nobody else gets the joke, but that's okay. Brought me joy. Block time on your calendar to watch this live, and your boss hit you up on Teams anyways. Ignore him. Your time is blocked. BTS is joy. Okay, a couple people got the joke. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. You missed the joke. Somebody said, I just discovered aphantasia, and I said, imagine that. Aphantasia is when you can't imagine, you can't picture things in your brain. But you thought the joke was hilarious. Thank you. Joy. Good. Joy. So good. So see, the joy is easy. The joy is easy, you guys. It's easy. You have that and you get that. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Is there anything else I should know? Live your life, spread your love, be the joy. Follow your joy. If there's just one thing is follow your joy. That's how you break the damn cycle. Hello? Follow the joy. Okay, do you want me to give you the list again on my suggestions on how to break the cycle? Follow the joy is number 1. You should be doing that always and forever, all of the time. Okay? You're getting more joy out of me laughing at my own joke. I love those are my favorite social media videos to watch, by the way. People are laughing so hard they can't even get the thing out. I love it. It's aphantasia. Can't visualize, not Fantasia. That's funny. The list again, my suggestion how to break the damn cycle, okay? Because you have to break the cycle because the cycle's working. If you haven't seen that video, it's from 2 days ago. Go watch it. That's a message for my guides. It's not notebook message, but they gave it to me meditation and I shared it. And then the one yesterday, okay, was it's time to learn how to see with your eyes closed. Watch the video, I explain it. And then today is a notebook message, pins and needles. All 3 of those really go together and they're all really good. They're all for my guides. So here's the list that I suggest to make it so simple on how to break the cycle. Okay. You always follow your joy. Always. That's your baseline always. Okay. And I'm going to give you 3 things to do. And these 3 things you do it in the order that brings you the most joy. Okay. Watch the 3D 5D playlist. I don't care if you've listened to it 10 times. Listen to the 3D 5D playlist that explains to you how what's going on in this world literally does not affect you at all unless you let it affect you. And I know that sounds insane. Well, just watch it. Just watch it. And then you can come argue with me later, but you have to watch it first. We're getting closer to 5D literally every second because that's how it works, right? That's one thing on the list. Another thing is that global guided meditation that we're all doing together literally every single night at 7 p.m. your local time. That's how we are raising the frequency of not only yourself, but of the entire world. Okay. It's pinned to my YouTube page and it's linked in my profile on TikTok, Instagram. Okay. Global guided meditation. And the third thing is expansion packs. Any of the expansion packs. I created the expansion packs for you guys to expand. That's how you break the cycle. You break out of the chains. You break out of the cycle by expanding, expand beyond them. Okay. The expansion packs are meant for you to do that. Each trilogy has 3 standalone waves. So if you want to do just 1 wave or 2 waves, you can because they still work in that way, but all 3 are going to give you the full effect. So like we have the alignment trilogy is the first trilogy that was dropped. All 3 waves will bring you fully into alignment. You may not need all 3 waves. Maybe you do, right? Use all those to get into full alignment or use them one by one. My favorite one to recommend to people who are just starting to figure themselves out, follow their joy, breaking the cycle, etc., the Get Out of Your Head expansion pack. That's the first wave in the alignment trilogy. That one, to me, is the most powerful one. The Get Out of Your Head expansion pack is unbelievable. All of this information is channeled, literally all of it, right? I talk to my guides, I contemplate, I write, I put it together, okay? All of them. The expansion packs are all set up for in the same order so it feels familiar and it can feel safe and comfortable, right? Watch, meditate, integrate. Each wave, you're going to watch a video where I explain maybe how to get out of your head. We'll use that as an example. I explain why you can't and how to do it. Then that's the watch. Then you meditate. I have a guided meditation that helps you move through the energy so you actually start to get out of your head. We actively do it together. I hold your hand the whole time. And then the third part of that wave is the integration part, because integration should not be confusing. Integration should not feel vague. It should not feel like, did I do it? I don't know. I literally hold your hand and show you exactly how to integrate into this new energy. Watch, meditate, integrate. And then by the time you're done with that wave, you have fully gotten out of your head. You have fully shifted in that energy. And what's great about them is you can use them again and again. Right? So if you feel like you've gotten in your head about something else or you've gotten in your head again, you have it on your dashboard forever, right? Until the internet goes down, right? I don't think that's going to happen. Please don't think I just channeled that because I didn't. That was a joke. That was an end of the times joke. It was a joke, right? But you can use them over and over and over again, right? That one, Get Out of Your Head, is so powerful. But expansion packs, do these 3 things: global guided meditation, 3D 5D playlist, any of the expansion packs. Do them in the order that brings you the most joy. Find the one that you're most excited about, do that first. That's how you break the cycle, right? You cannot break the cycle if you don't do anything different. You cannot break the cycle by sitting there thinking about it. You cannot break the cycle by doing the exact same things every single day, having the same thoughts, having the same actions. You have to do something different. Do these things on the list, and they'll help you break the cycle. But overall, above all else, all of the time, always be following your joy, right? Joy, joy, joy. Always follow your joy. What was funny? What did I say? Did I make another joke? Oh, the end of times joke. Yeah. That was just a joke. That was just a joke. That was just a joke. I know I'm psychic. I wasn't on channeling. That was just a joke. The internet joke, yeah. Oh, you want me to tap in to see what percentage of the world is 5D now? Okay. Do you mean percentage of humans? Is that what you mean? Let me see. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yes, Brandon. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, I got a strong 13%. That's way bigger than 1.5%. 13%. Holy shit, that's a lot more than 1.5%. Wow. Didn't expect that number at all. That's humongous. This is happening fast, y'all. I love this. Okay, we have a question. What if the thing that gives you joy is messing with my body? You have to think, is the thing actually giving me joy? If the thing that's bringing you joy is giving you a negative consequence, then you're not following your joy in the way that's aligned with you, right? You're not following your joy in the way that's aligned with you. Can you give me an example so I can help explain that a little bit? It doesn't have to be the exact thing, but just an example. If the thing that brings you joy negatively affects you, then either it doesn't bring you joy and it's more like a crutch or an addiction, or it does bring you joy, but you're not doing it in an aligned way. 13% is the percentage I gave. Yes, we can do better. We are doing better, but I want to focus on 13%. It was 1.5%. 13% is humongous. Taryn says probably following comfort if it's negatively affecting the body. Yes, Taryn, I agree. Yes. Cacao and decaf coffee raises my heart rate because you have Graves' disease. Oh, you know what though? Doesn't mean you can't do it. That just means that it's time for you to find the energy in order to heal your Graves' disease. Bold claim alert, but you can heal that because you can heal anything. Taryn on here has healed 2 autoimmune disorders, Crohn's disease and MS. Literally was diagnosed with those things, healed them completely, right? So, if you want to know, Taryn, what resources would you recommend if they want to know how to heal themselves? I recommend, well, first of all, The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks, right? 100%. But Quantum Healing is good, but not that one. Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. That book, Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. That's what I recommend. But Taryn, do you have anything else to recommend? Resources if they want to heal physical body states? How long ago was it 1.5%? I have no sense of time. Kim, do you remember how long ago it was 1.5%? Yeah, you can heal fibromyalgia. You can heal everything. Yeah. This book, hold on, let me grab it because I'm reading it right now. It's over here. Ugh. This one, Becoming Supernatural, Dr. Joe Dispenza. This book. Okay, Kim thinks it was maybe 9 months ago that it was 1.5%. That is astronomical growth because now we're at 13%. We're at 5D. 13% of us are 5D. Taryn says she agrees with what I've said already and the polyvagal theory. So Google that, polyvagal theory. Okay, maybe 9-ish months ago, we were at about 1.5% of us were in 5D and now 13%. That's astronomical level of growth. Yeah. Oh, I'm mirrored. I know. Sorry. Becoming super. I don't think I can switch in the middle of the live. It's Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Yeah. I know I'm backwards on screen. Here we go. You can screenshot it even though it's backwards, and then you just flip your image. Hello. Screenshot it, and then you flip your own image on your end afterwards. But you guys can read backwards. Come on. You can read backwards. You can do it. If you think you can't, that's limiting belief. 13% is worldwide, everybody, the whole world. Yeah. I'm able to heal others, but it seems to take longer on myself. That's because you have a limiting belief there. Check out my blog post, link to my bio. Blog is linked to my bio, and then look for the blog post, limiting beliefs and how to shift them, and that will help. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exponential growth. Done, old eyes. You can go to bookshop.org is a great website to get books. Bookshop.org, or find your local small independent bookstores. I know here in Winston-Salem, Bookmarks is my favorite local small independent bookstore. Bookshop.org, though, will hook you up with one if you don't know one in your area. That's a great one. We still need to switch our book links on the website so they go to bookshop.org. We haven't forgotten about it. We're only a 2-man team, and so there's only so much we can get to in a day, right? So, yeah. Polyvagal. I was expecting like 5%, almost fell on my chair. Yeah, that surprised me a lot. So good. Used to read and write in mirror image as a kid. Doesn't mean anything. That you have a broader viewpoint on the world, or you did when you were a kid. I love that. Okay. All right. Becoming Supernatural, Dr. Joe Dispenza. You can heal yourself. You can actually heal yourself. I also have done healing for other people. Okay. I don't have private sessions right now, but that's a thing that I can do. Occasionally, I'll take a consult here and there, but I can't do them very often. Oh, and Lotus Design is saying You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza is good as well. I haven't read that one, but probably is because he's very good. Polyvagal healing book. Yeah, dig that out. Yes. Okay. So good. Hey, let's do a vagal nerve reset. I'm going to show you guys how to do it again before we go. Okay. Do I telepathically communicate with orcas? Well, I don't know. That would be cool though. I mean, you can telepathically communicate with anything, right? Okay. Let's do a, oh my God, that's so cool. I just got a download. I'm going to the Pacific Northwest in April for a week, and I'm so excited because I'm going to go see my first rainforest. And I just got told I'm going to see orcas while I'm there. I'm going to naturally, organically see orcas while I'm there. Holy shit. I'm so excited. Holy shit. Okay. That was fun. Thank you for the little ping download. I am so excited. Okay. Here we go. Let's do a vagal nerve reset. There's lots of ways to do this. This is just one way you can do it. And you can do it as many times as you want. What this does is resets your nervous system. It doesn't help you stay in reset. That's your job. Your job is to learn how to stay in reset over time by clearing your shadows, shifting your limiting beliefs, using expansion packs or whatever to expand your consciousness. Okay? All right, here we go. Oh my God, you've had the orcas in your harbor for weeks, Taryn. I've got to go to New Zealand. Okay, here we go. We're going to reset our vagal nerve, okay? First, you're going to check your baseline. So you have something to compare it to when you're done. You're going to see how far your head turns from side to side. Turn, just notice. That's all we're doing, okay? Then you're going to interlock your fingies behind your head, and you're going to hold your head forward because in a second, we're going to make our eyes go all the way to one side, and your head's going to want to go with it. Your fingies are here to hold your head, okay? You're going to look forward, and then you're going to pull your eyes all the way to one side, doesn't matter what side, until you feel a strain. It should not be painful, but it should be uncomfortable. And you want to hold until you feel some sort of release. This can take several minutes the first time you do it. It can take 30 seconds. It's different for everybody because it depends on where you're coming from, okay? So eyeballs all the way side, keep holding, uncomfortable, but should not be extremely painful or anything. And then, my release is always a yawn. It could be a rush of warmth or a cool or a gurgling or just a feeling or a yawn. It could be so many things. Take your time. Do not rush this because you can't. Okay. Once you feel your release, make your eyeballs go all the way to the other side. And you're going to hold. You're going to feel a strain. It should not be extremely painful, but it should be uncomfortable. Hold, hold, hold until you feel your release. Woo! Take your time. Don't rush this. And then when you're done, take a deep breath. And then turn your head from side to side again. And you should notice that it goes much further, which is your evidence that you have released your vagal nerve. Take your time. Take your time. It takes as long as it takes, right? It could be several minutes the first time. Doesn't matter. You will feel some sort of something in your body. Just hold. Don't overthink it. Just notice how your body's feeling. Could be dizziness. Yeah. It's quite normal if you've had a big release to feel nauseous or dizzy. Doesn't mean it'll happen every time, but that can be normal parts, because if your nervous system is fried to the max, it's going to be jarring to get it back, right? If it's only a little fried, you may not have those. Dizziness, wooziness, normal. Just sit. Don't try to stand up until you or feel better. Warm, tingly, yes, right? It's the best hack. I agree with you. It's the best hack. Yes. So good. Okay, just a reminder, you can do that as often as you need to. If you feel like you need a nervous system reset, you can do it, right? You can do it. Makes a huge difference if you can do that before meditation, before making important decisions, right? All that is a reset. It's like rebooting your computer almost, kind of, right? It relaxes you. So when you're all like this, it makes your whole system go, and it gives you clarity and a more sense of calm and things like that. Okay. All right. So remember, that is not your fix to your fried nervous system. That resets so you can have more clarity, and it makes it easier to go through your shadows, shift your limiting beliefs, do the expansion packs for expansion, understand things like the 3D, 5D playlist, right? If you want to keep your nervous system where you don't need to do that very often, you have to clear your stuff. You just have to. That's just part of the deal, right? There's no shortcuts in life. That just helps you a little bit. Instantly drop your heart rate. I love that. Good. Good. Lightheaded, normal. It's okay. You guys did so good. Can't stop yawning. Good. That's a good sign. You did so good. Just a reminder, the expansion packs, which are linked in the bio. Okay. We're dropping a brand new one next week at the first one of the channeling expansion pack. I'm so excited. It's very good for anxiety. Yes. Expansion packs. They come in trilogies. The alignment trilogy is the first one. The channeling trilogy is what we're starting to drop next month. Okay. Each trilogy obviously has 3 waves because it's a trilogy. Each wave can stand alone if you want to do just what that wave is. But all 3 waves together is your synergistic effect. All 3 waves together put you fully in alignment if you're doing the alignment trilogy. Help you know how to channel completely and fully if you're in the channeling trilogy. Okay, does that make sense? So just so you know, expansion packs are a great tool, and you can use them over and over and over again as you go through different upgrades and movement in your life. Little dizzy is normal. Yep. Yawning a lot means that you are continuing to release and you're doing really good. Yeah, Taryn says it's literally what we're here for, to free ourselves from limitations, to put us back in a homeostasis with our nervous system. Yeah. If you want to clear blockages, honest to God, get out of your head expansion pack. Blockages are always self-imposed, always. Whether we believe they are or not, it's only ever you versus you, right? So the get out of your head expansion pack will clear that right up for you, right? And it takes about an hour to do the whole thing, but you can do it in chunks. You don't have to do the whole thing. Your eyes want to stay closed. That's sweet. Let your eyes stay closed for a little bit. Okay. Does this help on how to break the cycle? Lots of resources. Yeah. The Get Out of Your Head expansion pack is my favorite one. It is such a powerful, it just gut punches you right to expansion. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. So I hope this helps. How to break the cycle. What is this? Wednesday. We'll be live on Friday too, talking about how to break the cycle again. So you can come if you have more questions about literally anything. Okay. Okay. And if you guys have questions for us about expansion packs or whatever, and it's in between lives, use the contact form on the website. We'll answer your questions for you. That's what we're here for, right? We're in this together. So let's do it together. Okay. Don't forget global guided meditation, the one that's linked in the bio, 7 p.m. your local time every night. So 7 p.m. tonight. Do it with everybody else. Okay. Love ya. Love you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming. You're amazing. And go do those things. Break the cycle. Break the cycle so the cycle is no longer working. Okay. Love you, love you, love you. See you Friday. Okay, bye.